Hey everyone, how you doing? So I'm delighted that you find yourself here. And the reason I'm delighted that you find yourself here is because you clearly subscribe to our lead growth marketing system. And you may have subscribed because you were referred to us by a colleague. Um, you found us on the web. You engage with me in a conversation. So there's all kinds of possible permutations through which you finally got to the point where you are at the moment. The more important piece is that you're here, and I'm delighted that you're here. So, why am I wanting to um, be a little bit of a talking head with you for a couple of minutes? I want to just kind of share with you a couple of pieces of information that I think is relevant. So, the first piece I think of information I want to share with you that I think is relevant is that in a world of chaos, right? Um, Taking action to take control of your circumstances is absolutely critical. And that's exactly what you've taken. You've taken action. If you look at the world that we are operating in at the moment, we've got inflation, we've got wars, we've got famine, we've got, God knows, there are so many different things that are happening in our world at the moment. And it creates a sense of overwhelm for most people to the point where it's almost impossible for them to take action. Okay. And so what you've done is you've taken action. Okay. But you've done more than taking action. You've taken imperfect action. Let me tell you what I mean by that, right? You don't know what you know at the moment around how to leverage our platform to grow your business. So you're going to go on a bit of a journey to try and figure out how exactly can you actually leverage our platform and our system to generate more leads, to nurture those leads, and to convert those leads into paying customers. And that's really what you're looking for. You're not subscribing to our platform because I'm a nice guy, or you think, or you believe it's cheap enough to subscribe to, or you thought it was a great idea. You're subscribing to our platform because we've made a promise, and that promise is that we're going to help you generate more customers so that you can generate more revenue. So I want you to know that we've got a system to help you achieve that. So there's a strategic framework we will share with you on what we believe you ought to do within the first 90 days in order for you to get the very best out of our platform. Okay. But what we are not going to demand of you is how to learn the platform. Instead, what we're going to demand of you is to take action around activities, campaigns that would generate customer interaction and engagement. Okay, that's the piece that is relevant, that is important. It's not the fact that you're going to use a platform, it's how you're leveraging the platform to initiate a conversation with your clients to provide you of something of value, whether that initial piece of value you're getting from your clients is a customer review, whether it's a referral, whether it's additional business. But the absolute purpose of the first, um, 90 days um, in your journey is to generate activity that will lead to um, new customer acquisition, that would lead to expanding the average cost or revenue of a customer basket, etc., etc. Right? The third thing that we want to do is we want you to get excited about marketing because, as a business leader, I think it's really important that you understand, the levers that you can pull, to grow your business. And if you don't understand the value of marketing and the value that marketing brings to business growth and revenue growth, profitable growth, then you can't make decisions um, that would be in the best interest of your business. So hopefully through our interactions over the course of your journey, whether that journey is 90 days, whether that journey is 12 months, whether that journey is 5 years, 12 years. But we hope that during the course of that journey, you will learn a ton about how to actually leverage marketing to ensure the growth of your business. The other piece that I want for you is I want for you to kind of think about what is the kind of mindset that is needed, in order for your business to thrive, right? Because there's an aspect of survival that is necessary for you, but there's also an aspect of thriving, and these two are interconnected. Okay, they are interdependent. That's perhaps the word that I want to use, in the sense that you cannot only focus on survival and generating revenue for today, or you cannot just focus on the future and what the future might look like. You have to focus on both. Every single day, you have to focus on both. They have a symbiotic relationship. Every single day, you have to kind of look at each one of these two. Okay. And the more you do that consciously, um, the greater the opportunity for you to actually reinvent your business, um, reposition yourself in a manner that makes you stand out from your competitors. Now, why am I comfortable that we can support you in this journey? A couple of reasons. Number one is I have at least 40 years of experience in business. Actually, it's a little bit more than that because I started when I was 9 years old. You know, started working in supermarkets when I was 9 years old. I ran my first business when I was 12 years old. My father entrusted me to run a, um, a takeaway shop, you know, whilst he was conducting other business, at the age of 12. So every afternoon after school, I had to go and work in our takeaway shop. When I was at university, I was running all kinds of businesses to help support myself through the university, for example, and so on. In my actual formal working career within corporate environments, I've worked in companies, as small as worked with, worked for companies that generated revenue, for as little as $1 million, 12 million, 18, 15 million rand, to $2.4 billion. Okay, largest company I've worked for, generated almost $3 billion in revenue. Okay, and so all of that I've achieved. The success in all of those businesses I've achieved by leveraging marketing, whether it is, leveraging marketing for the purposes of growing the business as a whole, or whether it's leveraging marketing for the purposes of growing a specific product. Okay, so I have the kind of business experience, business acumen, you know, um, to demonstrate success. Finally, I think in addition to the technology, I've got really amazing technology partners, but I tap into a global network of in excess of 15,000 peers, okay, across a spectrum of business areas, whether it's in finance, whether it's in marketing, whether it's in operations. You know, I have a network of people across the world in a range of areas that I can tap into to help support you in growing your business. Okay. Um, so I'm excited to be part of this journey with you, and I really look forward to partnering with you to make sure that your business grow, that we leverage marketing in particular to have your business grow. And I will tell you, and many of my colleagues will say I shouldn't be telling you this now. I'm not a marketing professional. Okay, I've got marketing professionals in my business. I'm a business person. I was the CEO of a $3 billion company. Okay, and so for that reason, I know what it's like to run a large business, and I know what it's done. I know what it's like to run a large business, and I know what it's like to run a smaller business. Okay, but I also know what it's like to leverage the talent of people in organizations. And so I've got access to amazing talent globally, you know, in my network, um, to help leverage your success. So strap in. I think it's going to be exciting, and I look forward to working with you. Remember, you're not just buying a platform, you're buying a journey, you're buying a business success journey with us. So, welcome on board, and I look forward to connecting with you on this journey to your success. Cheers.